NASA spent October hoisting a 103-ton simulator section onto a test stand to prep for the next moon mission. More on that in moments, but first, it may still be October, but Black Friday deals have already started coming down the pike. Case in point, the Amazon Echo Show 5 smart display is available for just $50. This early Black Friday deal knocks 44% off the price, bringing it down to what we saw on Prime Day. The sale is for the most recent version of the device, which was originally released last year. The third-gen Echo Show 5 easily made our list of the best smart displays. We said that it doubles as a stellar alarm clock. There's an ambient light sensor that automatically adjusts the brightness of the screen, a tap-to-snooze feature, and a sunrise alarm. And Apple's new iMac is here. The 2024 model hasn't changed much on the outside, save for new colorways, but it's now updated with the latest Apple silicon. The new model has the same display and colorful designs as previous models, though there's a new nano-textured glass screen option that reduces glare and reflections. The M4 chip inside gives it a speed boost and a more powerful neural engine for the new Apple Intelligence features in macOS Sequoia. The M4 iMac will be available on November 8th, starting at the same $1,299 as its predecessor. Find the latest gadget news, reviews, price drops, and more at Engadget.com. NASA spent the last 2 weeks hoisting a 103-ton component onto a simulator and installing it to help prepare for the next moon missions. Crews fitted the interstage simulator component onto the Thad Cochran test stand at Stennis Space Center near Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. The connecting section mimics the same SLS, Space Launch System part, that will help protect the rocket's upper stage, which will propel the Orion spacecraft on its planned Artemis launches. The Thad Cochran test stand is where NASA sets up the SLS components and conducts thorough testing to ensure they'll be safe and operating as intended on the versions that fly into space. The new section was installed onto the B2 position of the testing center and is now fitted with all the necessary piping, tubing, and electrical systems for future test runs. The interstage section will protect electrical and propulsion systems and support the SLS's EUS, Exploration Upper Stage, in the rocket's latest design iteration, Block 1B. It will replace the current Block 1 version and offer a 40% bigger payload. The EUS will support 38 tons of cargo with a crew or 42 tons without a crew, compared to 27 tons of crew and cargo in the Block 1 iteration. Progress. 4 RL-10 engines made by contractor L3 Harris will power the new EUS. The interstage simulator section NASA spent mid-October installing weighs 103 tons and measures 31 feet in diameter and 33 feet tall. The section's top portion will absorb the EUS hot fire thrust, transferring it back to the test stand so the test stand doesn't collapse under the 4 engines' more than 97,000 pounds of thrust. NASA's testing at Stennis Space Center will prepare the SLS for the Artemis 4 mission, which will send 4 astronauts aboard the Orion spacecraft to the Lunar Gateway Space Station to install a new module. After that, they'll descend to the moon's surface in the Starship HLS, Human Landing System Lunar Lander. Thanks for listening to the show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributor Will Shanklin and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.